Are your evenings leaving you feeling more stressed than relaxed? You're not alone. Many seniors struggle to unwind, juggling mental clutter and restless nights. But imagine transforming your evenings into a peaceful retreat. No stress, just calm. Sound too good to be true? Stay with me, because in this video, we'll explore a minimalist evening routine tailored to help you reset and recharge. It's simple, practical, and inspired by the comforting principles of hygge. By the end, you'll know exactly how to create an evening that soothes your soul and sets you up for better days ahead. Life after 60 often feels cluttered, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The to-do lists, constant distractions, and even the weight of the day's worries can leave your evenings feeling more chaotic than calming. And when your evenings are overwhelming, rest doesn't come easy. It can disrupt your sleep, drain your energy, and leave you struggling to focus the next day. But what if there was a way to change all that? A way to simplify your evenings, reset your mind, and prepare your body for restful sleep. By embracing a minimalist evening routine, you can do just that. This routine isn't about perfection or deprivation. It's about creating a peaceful rhythm that helps you transition into rest. The benefits? Better sleep, lower stress, and a renewed sense of calm that carries over into your day. Imagine waking up feeling recharged, ready to enjoy the things that matter most. This is about making your evenings work for you, not against you. If this sounds like what you've been looking for, stick with me. And before we dive in, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more simple, practical advice to help you live your best life after 60. Your support means we can continue bringing you tips that make a real difference. Now let's get started on transforming your evenings into the most relaxing part of your day. Meet Jeanne, a retired nurse who spent her career caring for others. Now in her 60s, Jeanne imagined her evenings would be peaceful and restorative, but instead, they're anything but. Most nights, Jeanne finds herself catching up on unfinished tasks, scrolling endlessly on her phone, or zoning out in front of the TV for hours. She tells herself it's her way to unwind, but by the time she crawls into bed, she feels drained, restless, and unable to fall asleep. Sound familiar? Jean's evenings were chaotic, leaving her stuck in a cycle of poor sleep, low energy, and constant overwhelm. She wanted change, but didn't know where to start. That's when she decided to try a minimalist evening routine, a simple, intentional way to create calm and prepare for true rest. The results? Jean discovered a rhythm that helped her let go of stress, reconnect with herself, and enjoy her evenings for the first time in years. What's more, her energy improved, and she began waking up feeling recharged. Curious about how Jean turned her evenings around? Stick with us as we break down this routine step by step. You'll see just how easy it is to create an evening that feels like a warm hug after a long day. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed like Jean or just looking to add a little more peace to your nights, this minimalist routine might be just what you need. Clutter isn't just physical. It has a way of creeping into your mind, leaving you feeling restless and unsettled. That's why one of the first steps to creating a calming evening is simplifying your surroundings. Think about it. How can you truly relax if you're surrounded by piles of papers, scattered objects, or that one chair buried in clothes you keep meaning to put away? Here's the good news. Simplifying your space doesn't have to be overwhelming or time-consuming. Take just 5 to 10 minutes before dinner to focus on one small area. Maybe it's your nightstand, a side table, or even that chair. The goal is to create a space that feels clear and inviting, setting the tone for relaxation. Let's look at Jean. Before adopting her minimalist routine, her bedside table was crowded with random items. A pile of unopened mail, her glasses, a water bottle, and a couple of empty snack wrappers. She didn't realize it, but this clutter added to her mental load every evening. Now, Jean keeps her nightstand simple. A cozy lamp, her favorite book, and nothing else. That small change transformed her room into a calming retreat. Imagine this for yourself. Picture walking into your bedroom and seeing a clear, peaceful space that invites you to unwind. It's not about perfection. It's about creating a little pocket of calm in your environment. When your space is clear, your mind feels clearer too, and that's exactly what you need to transition into a restful evening. So here's your challenge. Tonight, pick one small area to tidy up. It doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to create a sense of calm. You'll be amazed at how such a simple habit can shift your mindset. And if you've tried this before, or have your own tip for simplifying your space, share it in the comments. Let's inspire each other to create homes that nurture and soothe us after a long day. Stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll dive into the next step of Jean's transformation, how she uses mindful rituals to disconnect and ease into the night. Now that your space is simplified, it's time to set the mood for a truly relaxing evening. This is where the magic of hygge, a Danish concept of coziness and comfort, comes in. Hygge is all about creating an atmosphere that feels warm, safe, and inviting, something that's especially important after a busy or overwhelming day. One of the easiest ways to embrace hygge is by playing with light. Harsh overhead lights can feel jarring and stressful, especially in the evening. Instead, opt for softer, warmer lighting. Try turning off the bright lights and switching to a small table lamp, or even lighting a candle. The glow is not just softer on your eyes, it signals to your body that it's time to wind down. Jean discovered this trick by accident. She used to rely on her bright overhead lights, which left her feeling more awake than relaxed. One evening, she swapped them out for her bedside lamp and lit a candle on her dresser. The difference was immediate. Her bedroom felt like a cozy retreat, and she started looking forward to this little ritual every night. But hygge isn't just about lighting. It's about engaging all your senses. Think about the textures around you. Do you have a soft blanket to drape over your legs? A pair of cozy slippers to warm your feet? These small details can make a huge difference in how you feel. Jean keeps a plush throw on her couch for the evenings and even added a scented candle with hints of vanilla to her routine. These simple touches made her evenings feel special, like a personal retreat. You can also incorporate soothing sounds. Play soft instrumental music in the background, or even a nature soundtrack with gentle rain or ocean waves. These subtle elements can calm your mind and help you leave the stresses of the day behind. So tonight, take a few moments to set the stage for relaxation. Dim the lights, light a candle, and surround yourself with textures that bring you comfort. It's not about spending money or redecorating. It's about making small, intentional changes to create a space where you feel at ease. Have you tried something like this before? What's your go-to for creating a cozy atmosphere? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, there's more to come. In the next section, we'll explore how a simple mindfulness practice can help you let go of the day and truly reset your mind for restful sleep. Stay tuned. The way you spend the final moments of your evening can have a profound effect on how well you sleep and how rested you feel the next day. Many of us instinctively reach for screens, phones, TVs, or tablets to fill the time before bed. But those screens can stimulate your mind and make it harder for your body to recognize that it's time to wind down. Instead, swapping out screen time for a gentle, calming activity can make all the difference. Let's take a look at Jean. She used to spend her evenings scrolling through social media or watching back-to-back episodes of her favorite shows. While it felt relaxing in the moment, she often noticed her mind racing when she tried to sleep. She'd think about a random post she saw or get caught up in a cliffhanger from her show. That's when she decided to replace screen time with a simple, screen-free routine. Jean began keeping a journal on her bedside table. Each night, she writes down 3 things she's grateful for. At first, it felt small, almost insignificant. But over time, this simple act brought her peace and joy. Reflecting on positive moments, no matter how small, helped her let go of stress and approach sleep with a calm, content mind. If journaling isn't your thing, there are plenty of other gentle activities you can try. Reading a light, uplifting book can be a wonderful way to escape into a story and relax your mind. Or if you prefer something physical, consider light stretching or yoga. Just 5 to 10 minutes of slow, intentional movement can release tension in your body and signal that it's time to rest. One tip Jean found helpful was creating a short playlist of her favorite calming songs to listen to while journaling. the soft melodies paired perfectly with the quiet moments she dedicated to herself each evening. Whatever activity you choose, the key is to make it screen-free and intentional. This is your time to disconnect from distractions and reconnect with yourself. Even a few minutes of mindful, gentle activity can leave you feeling more grounded and ready for bed. Have you ever tried winding down without screens? If not, tonight is the perfect time to start. Give journaling, reading, or light stretching a try, and notice how it changes your mood. And if you already have a favorite evening ritual, share it in the comments. We'd love to hear what works for you. Taking care of your body in the evening is just as important as your mental and emotional well-being. What you consume before bed can either help you relax or leave you feeling restless. So it's essential to nourish your body with foods and drinks that support a peaceful night's sleep. Many seniors struggle with winding down after dinner because of what they eat or drink. It's easy to fall into the habit of having a heavy meal or indulging in a late-night snack, but these choices can interfere with sleep. Foods high in sugar, caffeine, or heavy fats can keep you alert when all you want is rest. Instead, the secret is to opt for a light, warm drink that helps soothe and calm your body. Jean's new evening ritual is sipping chamomile tea while reading her book. It's a simple, calming practice that helps prepare her body for sleep. Chamomile tea has long been known for its ability to relax muscles and ease anxiety. It's the perfect choice for someone looking to transition from a busy day to a restful evening. Jean also enjoys adding a touch of honey or a cinnamon stick to her tea, both of which have soothing properties that enhance the calming effects of the drink. Another great option is warm milk with cinnamon. This combination not only provides comfort, but it also contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin, a hormone that supports relaxation and sleep. Jean loves this as an alternative to her usual tea, and she finds it makes her feel cozy and content, ready to curl up for the night. What's important here is to avoid drinks with caffeine like coffee or sugary sodas, as they can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Jean learned this the hard way after a few late-night cups of coffee. She felt more restless and found it harder to fall asleep. Now she knows the power of a light, warm drink and has made it a cornerstone of her evening routine. Think about this for yourself. What's one thing you can swap in your evening routine to nourish your body? Whether it's a cup of chamomile tea, warm milk with cinnamon, or simply a glass of water, this small shift can set you up for a restful night. Have you tried a soothing bedtime drink? If so, what's your go-to? Share it in the comments and let us know how it's helped you unwind. In the next section, we'll explore the final tip in Jean's evening routine and how she prepares for a night of truly restful sleep. Stick around, because you won't want to miss the simple step that leaves Jean waking up feeling rejuvenated every morning. A consistent sleep routine is one of the most powerful ways to ensure that your evenings end on a restful note. Just like the rest of your minimalist evening routine, establishing a sleep-ready rhythm helps signal your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for deep, restorative sleep. This consistency not only improves your sleep quality, but also allows you to wake up feeling more refreshed and energized each day. Jean's transformation came with a simple yet game-changing habit: setting a bedtime alarm. It's a trick that many people overlook, but having a reminder to start your wind-down routine at the same time each night makes a world of difference. Jean's bedtime alarm goes off around 9 p.m., signaling to her that it's time to begin her calming evening rituals. By sticking to this routine, her body started to naturally anticipate the wind-down process, making it easier to slip into sleep. Having a consistent bedtime is just as important. Jean used to go to bed at varying times, sometimes late into the night if she was engrossed in a book or a TV show. But over time, she found that the inconsistency left her feeling groggy the next day. Now she's committed to going to bed at 10 p.m. every night, and the difference is remarkable. Not only does she fall asleep faster, but she wakes up feeling more rested and with a sense of clarity she hadn't experienced in years. This is where the power of routine comes in. By sticking to a rhythm, your body learns when it's time to relax, when it's time to sleep, and when it's time to rise. Over time, your body's natural circadian rhythm adjusts to this schedule, improving sleep quality and reducing the time it takes to fall asleep. Jean found that having this structure allowed her to enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep, something that's crucial for feeling energized, focused, and ready for the next day. So why not try this approach for yourself? Set an alarm to remind you when it's time to begin your wind-down routine, and commit to a consistent bedtime that works for you. Even if it's just a small change, sticking to this rhythm will help improve your sleep quality over time. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, and a bedtime routine is a simple yet effective way to make that happen. Have you tried setting a bedtime alarm or sticking to a consistent bedtime? Let us know in the comments how you found a routine that works for you. In our next section, we'll summarize Jean's minimalist evening routine and how these small, thoughtful changes can create a significant transformation in your evenings. You won't want to miss the final takeaway that can help you start enjoying peaceful, restful nights too. Jean's journey is proof of how small, intentional changes can transform not only your evenings, but your entire outlook on life. Before adopting her minimalist evening routine, Jean felt drained and disconnected. Her nights were a blur of distractions, clutter, and restlessness. She often found herself lying awake, mind racing, unsure of how to unwind. It felt like there was always something to do, and she never truly had time to relax. But now, after incorporating just a few simple shifts, Jean has experienced a remarkable transformation. Her evenings have become her favorite part of the day. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the clutter of tasks and distractions, she looks forward to the peace and comfort she's cultivated in her home. She's not just going to bed, she's preparing her body and mind for restful sleep, embracing moments of quiet reflection and enjoying soothing rituals that ground her. Imagine this for yourself, evenings filled with calm, where you can unwind and fully let go of the stresses of the day. Picture a space that feels restful and comforting, with no distractions pulling you away from your relaxation. It's possible to break free from the overwhelm and chaos, and it all begins with small, intentional changes in how you approach your evening. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Just start with one simple shift. If you're ready to turn your evenings into a peaceful, calming experience, take that first step today. The transformation might seem small at first, but over time it will create a night and day difference in how you feel, both physically and emotionally. You deserve evenings filled with rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. And just like Jean, you can make it happen by embracing a minimalist evening routine. Now that you've seen the transformation, are you ready to take the first step toward your own peaceful evenings? Let us know in the comments how you plan to start incorporating these changes into your routine. We're rooting for you. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who could benefit from a little evening reset. Let's help each other create more peaceful, fulfilling lives after 60. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more life-changing tips like this.